People, Wall Street, they want to make it complicated for you. So you have to hire them and give them a piece of your pie. I had no more pie to give. I did everything stupid for all those years. I'm telling you, people need to understand that I'm not pointing fingers at any, but Wall Street, a lot of people on Wall Street, they're not in it to help you. They're in it to make it complicated so you don't understand it. So you feel like you need them to help you to get out of this, and you don't need them. It's really simple. It's incredibly simple. That's why I wrote the book. I says, people got to understand this is not complicated. You don't need a complex financial planner or advisor. I'm not against them all, but I'm just saying most people can do it themselves and save a ton of money and make a lot more money.
Okay, I want to get into this, but I want to ask you a question first. I want you to, I know you may not be able to share everything you've done in the Compass. You may want to share that with somebody who you counseling.
I'm going to give the Compass to everybody free on your show, so don't worry about it. I'm not here to hide nothing, so I'll tell them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask this question. What do you think are the usual alibis that people make about embracing financial health? What are the things that you've been seeing, even if you experience it yourself or you heard it from others? What are the usual alibis that people always make about when faced with having to embrace financial health?
Well, I think a lot of people will do this. They'll say to you, "Oh, if I made as much money as you, David, or if I made as much money as you made, I could do this, but I'm living paycheck to paycheck, buddy. I don't have enough money. It's nice to talk wealth building when you're making a big fat paycheck, but I don't make a big fat paycheck." That's a lie, and let me explain why I say it's a lie. The NBA, the National Basketball Association, the average player makes over $10 million a year. I didn't say $10 million in their lifetime. I said $10 million in a single year. And yet, after 5 years of retirement, 60% of them are broke, according to the Netflix documentary Broke. The NFL is even worse. After 2 years of retirement, 78% of them are either bankrupt or in serious financial stress. That's according to Sports Illustrated. Now, let me tell you about Dale Schroeder, a basketball-loving carpenter who made average to below average income his entire life, but he chose to live on less than he earned and invest the difference wisely. He ended up with a $3 million portfolio. That's more money than most of the NBA and the NFL players have after they retire for 5 years. And this guy, he made peanuts compared to what they made. And what I found when I made the Compass was this: making money is different than building wealth. Those basketball and football players, they were pros at making money. I mean, how many people do you know make over $10 million a year? Not very many, okay? Yet they were terrible, not all of them, but most of them were terrible at building wealth. Dale Schroeder, on the other hand, he was pretty poor at making money. I mean, he really didn't do that good of a job, but he was a master at building wealth. And once you understand